My name is Wolfgang Deckers and this is Presenter Led. I am German. The first name Wolfgang exists in Germany, classic for old people, but also Austria. And there is that composer Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, maybe I was named in his honor or whatever. And there's the pedestrian traffic light making a noise there. As I'm sure you know, there was that Nazi fascist regime there in Germany, 33 to 45 in the Second World War, and the extermination of Jews. So there is a special connection to Jews and the Holocaust and the death of 6 million people, astonishing. And so I have an interest in Israel, of course. So I went to concentration camps and all this, and you learn about this. And so in 1973-74, my partner and I lived in Israel, and it was fascinating. And ever since, I thought that the treatment of the Palestinians is not right. Because, you know, we traveled around, we've been to Gaza, we've been, of course, Tel Aviv, Jerusalem, you name it, we have been there. And it wasn't right how they were treated. And so I went back in 2010, I went back in 2012, you know, I was a professor before I retired. I taught at the university, National University in Nablus, and it was a time which I thought was very interesting because I couldn't understand how the Jewish Israelis could do to Palestinians what happened to them by the German fascists. It was beyond me and so on. And ever since I joined then supportive committees for Palestinians in Germany, first at the university when I was studying, but then also here now. And, you know, I stand at street corners handing out leaflets against apartheid, against genocide, against the humiliation of people in Palestine. And I think there should be two states. There should be a Palestinian state, and there should be, of course, a Jewish Israeli state. And I think that the idea of one state is, of course, quite nice, but a bit of a fantasy. And one should come back in 50 years or 100 years and see if this is a possibility. At the moment, I'm in favor of two states. And so that's why I'm here now on the Walworth Street, handing out leaflets against the war in Gaza. And I want that there is peace, and I want that the genocide ends. And I don't, this flipping pedestrian light here making a noise, and I don't want that apartheid, I don't want that genocide. I think it's wrong, the humiliation. I've been there, I've seen it, the inhuman treatment of Palestinians, and that's all wrong. And that's why on a Saturday at lunchtime, I hand out leaflets at the street corner here or at the market there, you know, against all that. And this is Wolfgang Deckers, and I hope I was useful in presenting to you my story about my life, born in 1949, and still anybody can be joining a Palestinian Solidarity Committee or the Palestinian Solidarity Campaign. You know, they're looking for support. They haven't got any money, they're not rich, and they need people to be on the pavement handing out leaflets. Thank you.